Does love make you jealous?
Are you trying to sleep with my girlfriend?
I thought I wouldn't.
Don't worry, we're just talking, guy.
Okay.
Naughty.
I don't even want to sleep with all of his friends to get back at him. I mean, I will, but I'm not going to enjoy it.
Angry.
Daniel Radcliffe, welcome back to Dublin. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
First of all, congratulations on the film. It's difficult to get romantic comedies correct. There's a certain kind of alchemy you need between the script and the director and the actors.
Yeah.
Was there certain moments during the making of this film where you knew you were like, yes, this is working for me?
I mean, I suppose like when you're doing the scenes with Zoe and actually, you know what it was? Yeah, I mean, it was obvious, like, there was chemistry between us and it was fun because we're both pretty easy to make laugh and have similar sense of humour, so that worked very much in our favour. But I think the moment that you know you're onto something is when you're improvising stuff and you can see the crew laughing, because they see everything and they've heard it all 1,000 times and they see genuinely really funny people do their stuff. So if they're laughing, then I was like, okay, we might have something here. Did you have much time before shooting to you know, get some chemistry going with Zoe? Not really. We had like 4 days, and Zoe and I had met once before years ago, and for not very long, but we sort of known enough to go, okay, we won't hate each other. This is going to be okay. And then yeah, I think we just did get very lucky. I also think there's something to the fact that, you know, I grew up in film, Zoe grew up around film, and something in that we're both like geeks and read a lot, and you know, all our sense of humour is kind of based around being stupid with words and crap puns and stuff like that, you know. So that was, I think, and also Zoe made a great point, which is chemistry really is just being curious about the other person, and I think we both have that. But you're right, you know, if you come to set and one of you's got that attitude and the other one hasn't, then it's going to be horrible to watch. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
So am I.
Good,
so
thank you.
For rom-coms, there's a certain kind of overlapping between rom-coms that it's okay for guys to like. Also happen to be some of the best rom-coms ever, and luckily this is one of those rom-coms that it's okay for guys to like.
It very much is.
What do you think? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I think the most romantic comedies are very much skewed towards women and portray men as kind of, you know, either invulnerable, unfeeling douches or sort of, I don't know, sappy people. You're right, there's just a lot of romantic comedies get written really lazily, and also because they're marketed more towards women and people feel it's more sellable to women, that's kind of what they start to write towards, which is like the content of a film should never be dictated by how you're going to market it, you know? It should never be that way around. So yeah, that's one of the things I loved about this script, was that here was a guy called Wallace who has been really hurt by his last relationship and doesn't want to appear vulnerable, and that's, I think, a thing that a lot of men deal with, that we don't see portrayed. You know, male vulnerability on screen is not always there in these kind of movies. So yeah, and there's no reason for it, because, you know, we're just as romantic. Why shouldn't we be included?
I agree.
Exactly.
You can be the spokesperson for romantic men.
Here we go, you guys. Let's go buy some chocolates.
If you're lucky, you hook up, she feels guilty, breaks up with Ben. If you're unlucky, she's furious, ends a friendship.
So be sleazy?
Yeah.
You think that'll work?
No. I think even if she goes for it, she'll resent you for getting her to cheat on Ben. She'll break up with him, but she won't go out with you because you're
sleazy.
You know. Option 2, be the guy she goes to for advice. The downside is you have to listen to her talk about Ben all the time. The upside is you can slant your advice to slowly turn her against him.
So be conniving?
Yeah.
And that'll work?
Maybe, but maybe she'll see through it and think you're
conniving.
Yeah. Option 3, patiently wait it out. Eventually, either the distance gets to them and they break up, or it doesn't, and they get married, live a happy life, with you always on the outside looking in, quietly pining indefinitely.
So be pathetic?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Just to link it back a bit, this was based on a play, and some of it's set in Ireland.
Yes.
And the last Irish set play.
Hey.
See?
Look at that.
How did Broadway go for the Cripple of Irishman?
It was great. It was huge amounts of fun. I think we were all quite tired by the end because we did it for 4 months in London and then 4 months in New York. But yeah, it was great, man. Martin McDonagh's writing is unbelievable, and you know, we were all tired at the end, and I kept saying to everybody, like, I know we're tired, you guys, but we only get to do this play like a few more times, and we will forget, like, and in a month we'll be like, oh, that was such a good play. I don't get to do that again. That's the thing, because there's always that dual sort of sadness at the end of a play where you're going, I'm so happy that's done because I'm exhausted, but also I will never get to play that part again, which is sad.
Well, hopefully, like there's Irish theatres here that you can come play in. So.
Absolutely. Well, no, I'd like to do another. I will. You know, by the time I got to Broadway, I was already pushing being able to play 17.
Gotcha.
I certainly can do it on film. I could just about get away with it on stage.
There's not enough stage makeup for 17.
No, not for 25.
I understand. with What If, and you had The Woman at Back, and you had Kill Your Darlings, and you have the soon upcoming Horns, a very eclectic mix post Harry Potter. Was that a purposeful choice for you to do as many different things as possible, or did it just kind of happen naturally?
I mean, no, I was definitely seeking out. I think it's my taste more than anything. I think it's just I like stuff that's weird and different and original. And you know, my dad was a literary agent for many years, and so I think I get my desire to find like new original writing from him, and hopefully I get my eye for scripts from my mum and dad as well. But yeah, it was just that I think playing one part for so long builds up in you a desire to just get out there and play as many different things as you can. And you know, at the moment I've got the opportunities to, so I'm gonna just make hay while the sun shines.
You've got some great films coming up. You've got like Frankenstein, which I'm really excited about. You've got Trainwreck with Judd Apatow.
Yes, I did half a day on that. I always like to say like it was a very small cameo. I know nothing about the film overall, but I know that I am playing in sort of a movie within the movie. I play a dog walker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, between everything you've done since Potter and including Potter, you've worked with some fantastic directors and some fantastic actresses. Let's say someone comes up to you and says, you have one film left.
Okay.
You have to work with one director, one actor, one actress. Who would it be?
Okay. Oh God, I'm gonna piss people off. The actor and actress is actually kind of easy. Not easy, but like, Dane DeHaan would be the actor who was in Kill Your Darlings with me. Juno Temple, who was in Horns with me. The director. Can I ask two directors to co-direct the film?
If there's, sure, okay. I'll let you.
Just because like John Krakidas, who directed Kill Your Darlings, and Alex Adler, who directed Horns, I think that like, I don't know, because Alex's visual flair is ridiculous and John's ability with actors is equally ridiculous. So I don't know, I would probably go for those guys. And I've just realised I haven't said anybody that's involved in this film, which I'm sure they won't mind.
We can edit around that.
Yeah, sure, thanks, man.
Daniel Radcliffe, thank you so much.
Cool, thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.
Can men and women really be friends, or do you secretly want to bang Chantry?
She has a boyfriend.
Ben, Wallace is here.
Hi, thanks for coming by.
Are you trying to sleep with my girlfriend?
Oh, no, God, I wouldn't.
Don't worry, we're just talking guy.
Okay. You can't interact with a woman without sex screwing it up, but I can because I'm a grown-up.
And it's so adorable that you really believe that.
You look fine.
So, this Wallace guy, we're friends. I already called dibs on him. Dahlia, you barely know him.
I would like to try on that dress. It's a size 2. Are you a 2? I'm a 2.
Wallace!
Yes.
I need you to come in here.
What?
I'm kind of stuck. Are your eyes closed?
Yes. So you okay?
I'm not sure about anything. I've been offered a job in Taiwan. I'll be gone soon.
It's very easy to be cynical about love until you've had that instant connection. If you're lucky, it happens once in a lifetime.
100% honesty is the foundation of any relationship.
Whoa, you are 100% honest with Nicole?
Yes.
About everything?
Yep.
What, New Orleans 2006? What was her name? Favia? Yeah, she did look like a woman, to be fair.
99% honesty is the foundation of any relationship.